my name is Ryan Perini. I'm with Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, Jefferson Davis campus. I'm the chairperson of theater here on the Gulf Coast. A couple things before we begin this video about what colleges are looking for in our top recruits is two things. My advice. One, make sure you know who you're talking to. What's the relationship that you have with the other person in the scene? Even though it's a monologue, it's still a scene. There's another person who was there in the scene with you. And then two, what are you fighting for? What is it you really want from that other person more than anything? Make sure you know that moment before and make specific choices. I also have the great pleasure to introduce you to some of our faculty across the state of Mississippi who also have advice on what colleges are looking for and what can make you the top recruit.
Hi, my name is Tim Matheny with Theater MSU at Mississippi State University. If we were to give you three things that we're looking for, traits in a prospective student, it would be these three very quickly. We're looking for students with a curiosity, not only about the theater, but about themselves. A large part of theater education is about finding your voice and then expressing that through your art. So stay curious in the discovery process and in the learning process. We're also looking for students that have an open mind to new techniques and new practices. The more you live and study in the world of theater, the more you realize there's no one way of doing it. So stay humble, stay teachable, and you never know when the next breakthrough in your art might just be around the corner. And finally, we're looking for students that are confident in their direction as artists. As you enter a college theater program, it's important for you to realize that you are training yourself as an artist. That means focus and discipline. The next generation's leaders in theater arts are going to be those students that see themselves as artists and have a hunger and drive to be the very best that they can be. So I hope this helps you as you look for your future collegiate home and training ground as an artist.
Here's a few things to consider. The first thing is you really don't need a monologue more than a minute. Between 50 and 60 seconds is about all you need. The second thing is don't confuse speed and intensity with need. Most often I see people kind of hit this very high fevered pitch emotional place at the very top of the monologue, and then they try to suspend it through the entire length of it, and it's not effective, and eventually I will tune you out because there's nothing different going on. It's just this kind of screaming. The third thing is try to find a piece that allows you to kind of put yourself in it. That is to say, an authentic reflection of you as an artist. I don't want you to find a piece that you think I want to hear. I want you to find a piece that you want to do. That's going to allow you, the individual, to come out a little bit more, and I'm always drawn to that.
Hi, my name is Lee Krause, and I'm on the faculty at the Mississippi University for Women, accepting men since 1982. I'm going to talk to you guys today about monologues and what we'd like to see. The first thing is we'd like to see them completely off book, 100% prepared. If they're not prepared, then they're not thinking about their character, which is really what we're looking for. The words are the salad, and the exciting stuff, the character, is the salad dressing and the toppings that are so yummy. Second, look for goal-driven monologues that have a beginning, middle, and end. Too often we see these monologues that are narrative driven. So first I did this, then I did this, and then I did this, but there's nothing to fight for in terms of character. I encourage your students to look at monologues that are 50 seconds. This is because, for example, at SETC, when you slate, which has to be there, that is part of your 60 seconds. With that, rehearse that slate and think of the slate and the monologue all as a performance. If they think of that as a performance, then it's more likely that they're going to be successful in creating a goal-driven character. I encourage teachers to set up a policy that if you do not work with the teacher prior to these auditions, that you do not audition. This is so that we are getting the best representatives from your school and the best opportunities for maybe scholarships. Lastly, for your women, I would encourage them to avoid the woe is me, nobody loves me, my boyfriend left me, all those kind of woe is me monologues. I've heard repeatedly over the past few years from both academic and professional theaters that they want women that are strong. And if they're going woe is me, then that does not show a strong woman. So those are my ideas and something that I'd like you to consider as you prepare your students for MTA auditions, SETC auditions, and any other audition. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.
Hi, I'm Matthew R. Wilson. I'm an assistant professor of performance at the University of Mississippi. For me, the ideal theater recruit it really comes down to preparation. And I don't just mean general preparation, I mean specific preparation. Go ahead and visit universities. Go to shows in their seasons. Find out who's on faculty there, what kind of work they're doing, what interests you. Email those people and start a conversation so that even before you apply, you're already aware of what the university is doing and whether or not you'd be a good fit for that program. Take classes in other languages, take classes in history and in art and sciences. Learn as much as you can about whatever interests you, because it's all going to come back to play in the kind of art that you can create. Design skills, mostly at your age, I'd be interested in somebody who really is excited to take risks, wants to grow and learn more, doesn't think that they've already had all the experiences they need, but is craving new tools, new opportunities, and new adventures to go on artistically. I think if somebody's open to those things, then they can learn anything else. Thank you very much. I'm Matthew R. Wilson from the University of Mississippi.
Hi, my name is Rory Ledbetter. I'm an associate professor of theater arts here at the University of Mississippi, also known as Ole Miss. We're looking for people that have an awareness and people that have a connection to what it is they're doing. If you're a performer, you have an awareness of your body and how your body moves in space. So what can you do? You can get involved in yoga, Pilates, extracurricular sports. You can do things that make you active. We're looking for people to have an awareness of their voice, how their voice can be resonant, how their voice can change pitch whenever they want to. Looking for people to have an awareness and for people to have a connection to the material, not just an emotional connection, but a mental connection, an understanding of analysis, an understanding of where the character is, what the character is dealing with, and what the character wants. We're also looking for people to have an awareness of self, an awareness of what it is that you are hungry to do in life, or at least how you want theater to be a part of your life. So understanding that is going to help you be a top recruit. We're here at the University of Mississippi and Ole Miss to educate you and to give you opportunities to do what you love to do. All you have to do is have the passion, the commitment, and an understanding that it's going to take a lot of time management skills along with awareness and connection. And you could be our top recruit.